Hi, my name is Tamara and I'm going to show you how to do a photo image transfer in two different ways. One way using a Chartpak blender marker and another way using the CitriSolv solvent. It's a house cleaning solvent. You can purchase this at usually Whole Foods or a co-op. I bought mine at Santa Monica Co-op. And the blender marker you can buy at pretty much any art supply store will have this. You do want to have a Chartpak marker because of the type of solvent that's in it. Not all blender markers are the same, so you do want a Chartpak marker. Other than those, you're going to need a burnisher, something to rub the image, a brush of some kind to apply the CitriSolv, something to hold the CitriSolv, so a dish, and a tissue or an old towel to blot your brush. You'll also need images. These are my images here. And you're going to need a piece of tape to hold it down. That helps to keep it steady, and of course something to put the images onto. Now when you print your images, you need to remember to use toner-based laser printers or photocopiers, not inkjet. Also, the surface you're transferring to has to have some kind of tooth. Now I'm going to show you some images I've already transferred before we do the demo, so you can see what kind of surfaces you can use besides paper. I use the blender pen just to get this image onto a t-shirt. This is an image transferred just to a mixed media paper. So any sketchbook that's for mixed media or any mixed media pages you can use. And also this one is color. Yes, you can do color. Again, it depends on the type of ink you use. Onto a piece of wood. So anything with a tooth or some sort of grain, something that it can stick to, that's what you want to use, because the ink has to go somewhere and stick to something else, so a different surface. When you're printing with words, you want to make sure to make your picture reversed. Now you can reverse it in Photoshop, Picasa, Windows Media, etc. Just flip your image before you print it. That's really all you have to do. It's not complicated. Any photo program is going to have that. Or you could have them even do it at Kinko's if you have no idea what you're doing. Just ask them to flip the image before they print it for you. But as you can see on the wood, you can really see the grain through this. But you do get the whole image and you do get the words. So you can see it. I could have applied more blender marker or CitriSolv and rubbed it harder and gotten a stronger image on this if I wanted to. So that is an option. Though your ink is never going to be 100%. You're never going to get every single drop of ink transferred. So it's not going to be as strong no matter which surface you're using. It's just not going to be the same as the original image. So let's do the demo. We're going to start with the blender marker. And again, I have my image here, taped down, face down. Get the marker, and you just color over it. Now you'll see the image come through, and that's what you want, and then you know the solvent is on there. Cover the whole image. Now this does dry fairly quickly, so you just want to start burnishing. Burnish, burnish. And you want to hold it still so it doesn't move around too much. You do want to cross hatch when you're burnishing, so a little bit this way, a little bit this way. Move it around, have some fun. Take a look, see how your image is looking. Pretty good. A little bit more over here. And there we go. That's pretty good. So that is with the blender marker. Okay, now we'll do the CitriSolv. Again, we have a very simple image. We just want to take a little tiny bit of this. Don't want too much. And get it on there. You can always apply more if you need to, okay? See, so, but if you apply too much, the ink will blur, it will flow too strongly, and it will blur. And then you won't have a very nice transfer. So, there's that. Let it soak in a little bit. Oh, it's blurring a little bit anyway. Bleeding. Just rub it. Now this is a really simple image, so it should be pretty quick. There we go. I did have a little too much CitriSolv in that one area there, so you can see how the ink is bleeding. So it does work very quickly. A small amount goes a long way. so you don't want to use too much. So while the CitriSolv can be kind of expensive, this bottle, I did buy it on sale for $7.99, but it's originally like $11.50. So this is the large 16-ounce bottle. It does go a long way. So if you have a lot of things that you want to play with or transfer, it's worth the investment. So this is how it works. Chartpak, blender marker, CitriSolv. The images are almost exactly the same with the results. They both dry, and you can't even tell that there was any kind of solvent on there. So go transfer some images, have fun, and don't do anything illegal.